In other news, the proposed 5.3 trillion peso spending plan for 2023 is now being scrutinized by Congress. Greg Gregorio with the report.
The President's message.
The Executive Department has finally submitted to the House of Representatives the government's National Expenditure Program for next year. The administration is proposing a 5.268 trillion peso budget for 2023. This is 240 billion pesos, or about 5% higher than the 2022 budget. The government's priority sectors include education, infrastructure, health, social services, and agriculture. For the Education Department, the administration is proposing to increase its budget by 60 billion pesos.
We hope to finally resume face-to-face classes to ensure holistic learning. We will achieve this through the construction of new classrooms.
However, the proposed budget for the University of the Philippines system is 2.5 billion peso lower than its budget this year. Kabataan Party-List Representative Raul Manuel questioned the move, saying, how can the government secure a safe conduct of face-to-face classes when the budget for the education has been cut short? DOH Officer in Charge Maria Rosario Vergeire, meanwhile, vowed to help the PGH to lobby for a higher budget next year, after it received an 800 billion peso budget cut for 2023.
Kailangan ma-realize ng ating mga lawmakers na ang Philippine General Hospital, yan yung premiado na ospital na gustong tularan ng ibang gobyernong ospital because services are complete and the services are of quality.
And as for the Department of Health, the DBM assures that there is enough allocation for the procurement of COVID-19 vaccines until next year. Meanwhile, the Agriculture Department is set to receive a 39% bump in its budget allocation for next year. And as for the DSWD, the biggest chunk of its budget will be allocated to the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program, or 4Ps. The DBM says that half, or 3.6 trillion of the proposed budget will be generated from the tax revenues, while the other will be sourced through borrowings,
which are calibrated so that we, of course, meet the fiscal targets for next year.
The House of Representatives looks to start committee hearings on the proposed budget by August 25. For News 5, Greg Gregorio, we are One News.